Welcome, Gemini, to your reading for September 2025. September. Get your head around that one. Okay, so September. So let's get into this. What's coming up for you, Gemini? Oh, are the stars aligning? So we have your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. The deck I'm using is the Good Tarot. And I am clarifying with the Lost Hollow deck. In your general energy, Gemini, we have the Sun in reverse, which would indicate that you might be struggling energy-wise in September. It may be that you just feel I'm trying to think of a good word here, but September might just feel a bit It's not a depressing month. I'm not getting that, but I do feel it's not one of your brighter months. Let's just put it that way. And also, this could indicate that maybe things are just staying where they are in September. There's not a huge element of growth or progress, but that doesn't mean that you're going backwards. It just means that it's steady. It could just be that it's steady. This could also indicate that there's something here, Gemini, where you feel like you are being kept in the dark about something. So in your opportunity, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, which is actually not a bad card, because the opportunity here is to free yourself from something that you're letting consume you. The Two of Swords is usually a card of self-imposed restrictions or making a decision harder than it has to be. There's more available to you than you realise. Or it might be that you don't even have to make the choice at all. You know, it's like don't put yourself in a position that you don't have to put yourself in, is what I'm feeling like here. It's almost like this sun situation, or the lack of sun, where you feel like you're being kept in the dark, or things aren't as clear to you as they should be, is something you don't need to worry about anyway, is what I'm getting. It's like, are you worrying about someone else's situation, or are you worrying about a situation that you have no control over? Are you worrying about a situation, regardless of the outcome, it's not going to affect you anyway? The challenge here is the Page of Wands. Go in your own direction. This is the challenge for you. It's like people are expecting you to be a certain way, to go in a certain direction, to behave in a certain way, and you don't have to. You can just be you, Gemini. And if it means going against the crowd, going against the current, whatever it is, if you feel like, yeah, but everyone's going that way and that seems to be the popular vote, and yet I want to go that way, you go where you feel led. You go where you feel drawn to go, because who knows, you might be the one who's right and they're the ones who are wrong. You don't know. So just follow your own lead. The Two of Pentacles is in your unforeseen events. So before you know it, you're going to be back to your usual self, because the Two of Pentacles is about multitasking, it's about juggling responsibilities, it's about not knowing what's next, which is, for you, I think it's a good thing. I think you like that energy. I think you struggle the most when you're in a day-to-day repetitive routine. When you suddenly are in the energy of, I don't know what's coming next, I think you thrive off that energy, and so therefore it is a good thing. And then in your advice is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is always a signal to the past. The Six of Cups is saying, don't ever become disheartened that you don't think you're doing well enough, or you don't think you're progressing fast enough, because all you have to do, Gemini, is ask yourself the question, where was I a year ago? Where was I 2 years ago? Where was I 5 years ago? And then see your progress, because you will see it and you'll appreciate it. We sometimes only see it when we look back and we reflect. We don't always see it in the moment. So let's clarify. So the Sun is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands, the Sun in reverse. Clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands. The Seven of Wands is determination. It's protecting what you have. It's getting ready for it's like trying to brace yourself for something that may not necessarily be happening. Again, it's that feeling of you're worrying about something that you have no clue about. It's like telling yourself like, I feel like there's going to be a huge global event that's going to affect all of us, and where are you getting that from? It's like, well, I'm not saying that that's exactly what's happening, but it's that kind of thing like, I think this is going to happen. But yeah, don't worry about things you don't have any control over. The Eight of Wands as well is communication, it's travel, it's speed of movement, speed of thought, how things pass by in a blink of an eye, like your life. Don't let it pass you by. I think that's what this is saying, is these cards, I mean, the Eight of Wands is like, if you blink, you will miss it, and you don't want to miss what is actually going on, worrying about what might be going on. So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Fool in reverse and Temperance in reverse. In your opportunity, Two of Swords in reverse, if you're in a quandary, or you feel like you're in a quandary, that you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't, then don't, because whatever it is something that's an illusion. The Fool in reverse don't go off on a tangent, Gemini. You might be feeling drawn or tempted to go off on a tangent, or to like I said, go in a different direction or follow a different path because you feel drawn to it today. I guarantee you, whatever that is, you will not feel the same this time next week. So try and ignore it. Take your blindfold off and carry on the way you were going, because you were doing fine. There's nothing broken. You don't need to fix it. The Temperance card in reverse, opportunity-wise, it's just really about recognizing that time is not the enemy. Okay, I feel like sometimes you want to get somewhere, you want to get ahead too quickly, and yet you should savor every single moment. You know, I think we're all guilty of it, trying to rush through life, trying to live from weekend to weekend, or from vacation to vacation, and then all of a sudden we're closing out the last days of our life and thinking, where did that go? Well, because 2/3 of it you wished you weren't actually living, so it's no wonder. So we should all practice to be more present and live every single moment, because every single moment is entirely valuable. So the Page of Wands in your challenge is clarified by the Ten of Cups and Strength in your challenge. Wow. So it could be your family that are kind of making you feel like you're under pressure to go in a certain direction or to be a certain way. And it is going to take strength for you to just turn around and say, I know that's what you want or what you expect or what you believe is best for me, but I'm sorry, I have to disagree. And that's what takes strength. But there's the Ten of Cups and the Strength card. And also the fact that this comes in as a very young energy. It's like, I'm not a child anymore. I can make my own decisions. And if I make a mistake, then that's mine. You know, that's my problem and not yours. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by Judgment. Sorry, it's not Judgment. Three of Cups. Why did I think it was Judgment? Three of Cups and the Death card in your Unforeseen. So the Two of Pentacles, you're back to being busy and living an unpredictable life, which you quite like. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. So who knows? Maybe there is something to celebrate here as you go through September. But I think it's personal. I don't think it's something where you're going to go out and grab, you know, a bunch of people and go, we need to go party because I've just done this. I think it will be your own personal, internal celebration somehow. And then the Death card is change. It's change and moving to the next stage. You just completed the level, Gemini, and you're on to the next one. The Six of Cups in your advice is clarified by the Moon in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. It's interesting because it's like, don't be afraid of, with the Six of Cups, your advice is it's hard. This is a hard one to explain. The Moon in reverse is basically a fear of feeling I wish I could find the right way to put this, but it feels like you're afraid of feeling the past. It's almost like you're afraid of feeling the past, but you're also afraid of not feeling the past. It's like, and you shouldn't, because the past is gone. We can't do anything about it. We can't change it. We have no control. It's done. It's written. It's not gone. It's there. It's part of who you are. But it's there for a reason. It's there for a purpose. And don't get that wrong, is what I'm getting. The Moon card is that fear of discovery, I think. It could even be your fear of discovering who you are, who you were, and who you're going to be. And then the final card is the Two of Cups reversed. There's this Two of Cups reversed is like the connection you have with yourself. And this advice part of this reading is actually quite deep, because I feel like you've let go of someone you once were. It's like a complete disconnect from that person that you were, you know, insert time here, whether it's 10 years ago, however long ago it was. You're like, that is not the person I am now. I don't even recognize them. And you've kind of discarded them and just said, okay, that's done, that's my... But actually, this isn't something you should discard. You should actually be holding on to that, not holding on to it, but you should keep that connection and remind yourself of who that was, who you are now, just so that you can open your eyes up to imagine who's, you know, because you are evolving. Everyone's evolving. So if you are surprised by who you are now compared to who you once were, imagine how you're going to feel in the future. And again, I'm kind of tripping myself up here by saying don't live in the past, don't live in the future, when I'm telling you right now to do exactly that. I'm not saying live there, but appreciate it, understand it, learn from it. So guys, thank you. Let's do your oracle. And we will do, which one shall we do? Let's do another message from our spirit guides. So it says, dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventure, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world. Individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. Well, if that wasn't written for the reading, then I don't know what was, Gemini. So thank you so much, guys. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me, I'm extending my discount through September as well, so you do get 28% off. The link is in the description below. You can click on it, go straight to my booking page. You can check the pricing and the availability and the details, and you can also email me should you decide to. So thank you guys as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.